Fiona Bruce.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I wish to speak about a number of constituency issues. And firstly, I recently had the privilege of opening, on behalf of the company Brit European in Middlewich in my constituency, their new Vita Nova Centre. Brit European started life just under 100 years ago in my constituency with one horse-drawn milk tanker taking milk from local farms to dairy. Today, it is a leading transport logistics company with a fleet of hundreds of vehicles providing transport solutions across the UK and into Europe, and with their own driver academy. I was so impressed with the innovative approach by Brit European, led by their CEO Graham Lackey, supported by Group Sales Director Rob McNinch, both of whom have travelled here today to listen to this debate in person in the gallery, that I wanted to take this opportunity to commend Brit European for the development of their new site, focusing, as it has been, on a carbon-neutral build, working off-grid and ensuring the whole site is environmentally efficient. To go into more detail, the new centre has repurposed an existing steel frame building from elsewhere for their modular building, whilst their driver welfare facilities, workshops, IT and parts stores are all made from repurposed shipping containers. The entire site of 5.5 acres is built on a redesigned concrete slab, which is 33% thinner than normal concrete foundations and has hugely reduced the carbon footprint for the whole build. Ground stabilisation techniques were used in construction to avoid digging into the ground and so avoiding removing soil and dumping it off-site and then replacing soil with quarried materials. This alone saved thousands of transported truckloads of materials. With regard to focusing on off-grid, Vita Nova's site has a full solar array and battery power storage system and innovative planned wind towers which are quieter and less obtrusive than traditional large windmill turbines. And they have remarkably been 3D printed using recycled plastic on site, once again avoiding transport and with no concrete foundations so they can be easily moved. The first of their kind in England. And what is colloquially called moo-poo is being used to charge Brit European's vehicles. In other words, methane captured from dairy farms' slurry pits. This is 84 times better than releasing a kilogram of methane into the atmosphere, a world first. Their rainwater harvesting system provides 85% of the site's total water needs and is used for flushing toilets and vehicle washing, and all the water that falls within the site cannot run off to the surrounding environment without being cleaned via filter tanks. And in final off-grid development, Brit European are developing software and a switching system to coordinate all power generation so that at any point in time they're using the most environmentally beneficial energy source available. In other words, it will link the solar, wind, moo-poo and battery systems together and utilise these before going to grid. The whole build is on a brownfield area, so the company's worked with environmental experts to come up with a planting scheme to restore the site to its pre-industrialised state, when the site was first industrialised, believed to be in the late 1800s. So work includes carefully selected trees, shrubs, bat and bird boxes and measures to encourage animals such as hedgehogs. And what is even more admirable is Brit European's generous offer through the Road Haulage Association to help pass on this innovation to other transport and logistic businesses across the country. This exemplary innovation has not been easy. But if you ask Graham Lackey, why do this? He replies, to reach sustainability as a business is simply the right thing to do, and for my children and their future. It gives me great pleasure to commend Brit European's innovative work today, and I'm very proud that I have such a forward-looking company in my constituency.